We've got Julien Harneis with us now, a UNICEF Yemen representative, joining us from Sana'a. Thank you for joining us on the news grid. It's terrible, isn't it? Really, I mean, I keep calling this the Middle East's forgotten war, and it seems the humanitarian side of this is possibly worse than anywhere else, and yet it gets largely forgotten about.
Yes, no, absolutely. The situation in Yemen is absolutely appalling, and the numbers just don't give a sense of the suffering you see here. I was in a hospital in Sada in the north of the country, and the hospital was just overflowing with children with measles, completely avoidable disease, and without vaccination those children are suffering in just the most terrible fashions, and people are dying because of that. And it's a situation like that is all over the country.
How safe do you feel? You're based in Sana'a all the time, you're moving, and I wonder how actually safe you feel moving around there, you and your teams.
Well, we're able to move around. We have security measures and the equipment that allows us to get around the country. But the difficulty is for parents, for families. They don't have the information we have. They don't have the equipment we have, and as a result, so many parents are too scared to take their children into school or to take their children into to hospitals or health centres. And even if they're worried that even if they do get there, they won't get any of the services that they so badly need. And that's leading to increases in dropouts of education. It's leading to less and less children being vaccinated, and it's leading to children dying unnecessarily from malnutrition.
Yeah, okay, malnutrition is what I wanted to talk about, because I suspect that's the most acute of the problems. Can you explain to us how or what it is that people need most urgently? If you get as much money as you needed, what do you buy, what do you give to them to save those lives, to keep people going?
Well, first thing we need is peace.
Okay.
And this war isn't helping anybody. Beyond that, what we see is the economic consequences of the conflict are much more dangerous than the actual fighting. We estimate that 10,000 children under 5, at the very least, will die this year in excess of what would have happened normally because of easily avoidable diseases. Now, why is that happening? It's because people don't have access to clean water. It's because most of the staff in health centres across the country, they're becoming more and more erratic. Many of them haven't been paid in 3 months. So you've got a health system which is falling apart. People can't afford food. They can't afford the medicines that they normally buy. So you have a massive economic crisis, which is leading to an aggravated humanitarian situation.
Julien Harneis giving us some real insight there into what life's like in Yemen. He's with UNICEF, Yemen representative there in Sana'a. Thank you, sir.